everybody, Rob Kleiman here. How are you doing? So today we're going to look at a little coding example where, say for example, you had to go through a spreadsheet with, like 30 contacts or 3,000 contacts, and you didn't want to look at each one like row one on one because it would be kind of time consuming, or it just is a weird way to go through it. So you thought maybe let's try doing it Tinder style, where you can swipe through the contacts and either remove them from your list or skip and revisit that later. So you can go from like 1,000 contacts to review or emails to sort through even to something that's simple or like a contact swiper. So in my case, I had like 3,000 emails that I needed to go through, email contacts, and I just decided like let's build something like this. So using Claude Code, I was able to vibe code this and put it together. So just kind of showing the terminal here so you get a sense of like what we were building. So we're going to take a look at this. So we have the example contacts. So it's really simple to set up. We're going to use Google Apps Script for this and get it going. So you'll get a URL that works right on your device, and it'll work on mobile even. So here's all the magic. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Apps Script. Within your Google Sheet, you're going to go to Apps Script, and you're going to load up the Apps Script IDE from Google. So you're going to see their IDE, and you're going to create two files. So one is called code.gs. GS is just like Google script, but it's essentially JavaScript. So let's take a look at what code we have. So it has a function that gets the web app and then initializes the sheet. It then gets all the unreviewed contacts based on the status column. It will get the next contact in the row and basically iterate through them, reading all the columns and putting it out into a nice kind of Tinder style looking experience. So what that translates to is we've copy and pasted this code into the editor of Google. And so as you can see, kind of all these functions are there. And then next, we're going to look at the index.html file. So that similarly is just a way to serve the content. So we have some different styling in here that helps kind of create that card UI function, and then we're running some JavaScript directly in there as well that kind of that shows the next contact and allows for that left and right swiping functionality. And so basically you have two files in this Google Apps Script environment tied to this particular sheet. And what we're going to be doing is deploying it as a web app so that we can access it via a URL and actually triage all these contacts. So that's what we built in Claude Code. Now let's take a look. So I am going to deploy this to Google Apps Script. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to select it as a web app, and then you're going to name it contacts example, and then who can you execute it as yourself, and then deploy. So then what that does is it gives you a URL, an AppScript URL that you can then paste into your browser or even on your phone. And what it will do is it'll render this nice UI where you can actually load in the contacts. So as you can see, with Sarah Martinez, Senior Product Manager at Tech Corp, and that's associated with the first row here, Sarah Martinez. So we're going to go ahead and keep Sarah. We like Sarah. And then we're going to, John, we haven't talked to for a while. Emma, Emma's great, UX designer. Michael, sure. Olivia, I'm not sure about Alex Johnson. They might have moved. Lisa, no. David, Rachel Adams. So you get the point. So essentially so it saved it. We can save that to the sheet. And as you can see, the statuses were logged right there in the Google Sheet for every particular contact. So this is really helpful if you have like a list of a bunch of people and you want to just sit on the couch or something and swipe left, swipe right, and decide who you want to keep to, build your email list or review your prospects, something like that. So kind of just a nice little fun way to, make it easier to triage some of this stuff. And yeah, so that's kind of an idea of what we built using Claude Code. And basically you could say, make me an app. What's the easiest way to do this? I want to swipe left, swipe right based on a Google Sheet. And it'll help you kind of think through some of the JavaScript. And then, with the understanding some of the functions and how Google Apps works, App Scripts works, we were able to deploy this fairly quickly. So just wanted to share that with you. I can actually upload the code, and folks can take a look themselves if this is of interest. But just sharing for my code demo of the day. So everybody take care and have a great day. So we're going to call it. Thank you. Bye.